Good morning and welcome to Off the Boulevard. I'm Keely McCormick.
And I'm Erica Schumann. And Keely, you are looking really good in that Halloween costume.
Yeah, I feel this Care Bear really brings out the inner me. But your jersey, how could you be supporting the Royals at such a time when my Cubbies are about to win the World Series?
Okay, I am rooting for the Cubs, not going to lie, in the World Series, but I can't rep anybody else but Mike Moustakas, even if he was out for a whole season, so.
Okay, understandable. Well, speaking of support, Trump got a lack of support this week when his star on Hollywood Boulevard was smashed.
Honestly, it does not surprise me. I'm surprised it took this long for something to happen like this.
Yeah, I agree. Well, speaking of tragedies, we recently found out that Vine has been discontinued.
Yeah, it happened earlier today, and I don't know about you, but I'm really upset about this one.
I definitely am. I'm going to miss laying in bed and watching Vines and laughing to myself.
I know, and it is not yet reported as to why Vine is down, but hopefully it's only temporary and it'll make a comeback soon.
Yeah, hopefully we find out what's going on soon. Well, after the break, we have a sweet Halloween treat for you all.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Okay, and this is our game. We each have 4 pieces of candy in front of us to guess, so let's get started on the first one.
Okay.
Can't really
This
see.
feels like Starburst.
Okay, this is...
Are we just picking random ones?
This is
Yeah.
for sure a Starburst.
Oh, there's a wrapper on it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I
definitely
just tried to bite
a
into
Starburst.
it without
Kinda
unwrapping
dot.
it, so
Mine-
that's fine.
Sweet
We got a
dot.
Skittle.
Alright.
This is gonna be a dot.
This is definitely
This is-
a Starburst.
I just ate a dot for sure.
Skittle or M&M.
I'm gonna go. I think it's gonna be pink.
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
That's a
that-
Skittle.
No,
Pink
that,
Starburst for sure.
that was a peanut butter
Oh,
M&M.
I thought that was gonna be a Skittle.
This is a dot. It's like squishy.
Oh, this
M&M.
is a dot, yeah.
Oh shit! I dropped. I'm sorry.
Shoot.
Shoot.
Ew. Yeah, that's a dot. I don't like dots.
Now do we?
Anybody
It's like I think it's Skittle.
Yeah, peanut butter
It's like
M&M.
rounded.
Interesting mixture.
Skittle.
I think we got them all right.
I think it's like a
Wow,
lime.
nice job, guys.
Yeah.
Just a little taste for
Besides,
this weekend.
one more.
Oh, yep. Peanut butter. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Looks like you guys were right.
Oh, we're blindfolds are off.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
they're off.
Oh.
Game show.
It was a Starburst.
Wow, impressive, guys. Nice job.
Stay with us
I
for
got the
news
color.
after the break. Welcome back, and here's your news update. On Thursday afternoon, a KU student living at Oliver Hall was arrested and accused for 2 sexual assault incidents against 2 women. 2 women reported that on Wednesday, the man attacked them between 9:30 p.m. and 11:30 p.m., and authorities received the call right before midnight. After a long day and night of questioning and interviews, the 18-year-old man was arrested by KU police and booked into the Douglas County Jail around 3 a.m. on 1 count of rape and 1 count of sexual battery. KU police notified the Institutional Opportunity and Access Office at KU. We could hear from the suspect in court as early as sometime this afternoon. The city commissioners are trying to improve Lawrence in the best way that they can. They passed an implementation plan that will upgrade sidewalks in the Lawrence area. The project will cost the city $3.3 million over 8 years to add sidewalks and widen them in high-traffic areas. The upgrade will comply with the American Disability Act. The first form of construction will start along 19th Street and Bob's Billing Parkway. The start day of the adjustment will be released soon. With less than 2 weeks until the presidential election, we're underway with early voting in several states. Early voting is critical in Florida and North Carolina because we can expect a majority of votes to be casted before November 8th. Officials are looking at patterns to analyze close to 1.2 million votes in Florida.
And Nancy Cordes is in Lake Worth, Florida, where Hillary Clinton is working to keep the momentum going, if nothing else. And Nancy, again, we have seen this focus on getting the early vote out from this campaign, really throughout the summer, to be sure. Now, though, that they have some tangible results to take a look at, how do they feel it's going so far?
Well, here in Florida, they've got two metrics to look at. One is mail-in ballots, which have been taking place for some time, and the other is early in-person voting, which only started on Monday. So they don't have that much data to draw on yet when it comes to in-person voting, but they're pleased with what they see from the mail-in ballots, and that's because typically Republicans here in Florida have an edge with mail-in ballots. Back in 2012, there were about 5% more mail-in ballots turned in by this time by Republicans than by Democrats. This time around, that gap has shrunk considerably to about 1.7%. So Republicans still have an edge, but not as big of an edge as they typically have. Democrats tend to do better in in-person voting, and so that's why Hillary Clinton is here right now on a rare two-day trip. Her campaign believes that they can get the most bang for their buck by having her in the states where early voting is taking place right now. So she's here in Florida for 2 days.
Back here in Lawrence, polls are seeing a record-breaking number of early voters. Stay tuned next week for updates on this story. This is all the time we have left. Stay with us after the break for Brady's Fashion.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas. A great place to be you.
And we're back with our fashion segment with Nick Brady. First of all, Nick, what do you think? Did I do good enough this Halloween?
I think so. It's
Yeah?
creative. It matches your blue eyes.
Oh,
it really brings
thank
them
you.
out. I like it. Care Bear.
Thanks. Yep,
Yeah.
that's what I was going for.
Yep.
All right, well, with the weather, we don't know if it's hot or cold. Tell us a little bit about fashion, what we should wear.
Some style tips, definitely. Yeah, so right now it's starting kind of chilly, kind of cold, getting into a lot warmer weather. There's this meme, it's Han Solo season, where
Okay.
you see a bunch of girls wearing the boots, the leggings, and the vest. There's not necessarily anything wrong with that, but if you want to not look like the same as everyone else, white sneakers don't ever go out of style.
Okay.
And you could still rock them with leggings, with a big oversized sweater. You could do a trench coat.
Okay, to keep you warm.
Yeah, keep you warm. And, if you're doing the sweater and the trench coat, you can take it off or whatever. But I don't know, I think that look with the whole leggings and the boots kind of gets
Yep.
overdone.
It's a little bit typical at this point, understandable.
Yep.
Okay, so you think white shoes. What about white Converse?
White Converse, I think are good for the summer days. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I would stick to, if you're gonna rock a good boot, don't do the whole sneaker thing.
Okay.
But yeah, white Converse, I don't know, kind of goes out of style. Leave it for the warmer days.
Okay. All right. What are some other cute fashion tips? I need to know what I should be walking around
It's plaid
campus in.
season for
Plaid,
sure.
okay.
You can't go wrong with the plaid button up. We all know, like I said, it's starting cold, getting kind of warmer. Colors are very important, of course. You don't want to do the tacky, really bright red or bright yellow. You kind of want to have a good mixture. And you could always roll up your sleeve. Don't be that guy, guys, if you're wearing the plaid. Don't do the chunky, bad blue plaid. Like I said, colors are very important. And I don't think you should be tucking it in necessarily.
No? Okay.
I suggest buttoning up all the way, probably not the white undershirt. Here's a good color for sure. Dark colors always go well with a hint of a bright color. Yeah, but plaids are really good for this type of weather.
Okay.
And you can't go wrong, especially tailgate season too.
Oh yeah, it's perfect for
Dude,
tailgating.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so should girls wear longer plaids, shorter plaids?
I think it's up to them. I think if you're wearing a longer plaid, you're gonna want nice jeans. If you're doing a shorter
Okay.
plaid, you want a good shorts.
Okay.
What else are we talking about?
What about shoes? What shoes should we wear?
Shoes. So when it comes to boots, this is the time to wear boots, guys. If you're gonna do boots, I'd do a nice slim brown leather. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, sounds nice.
You want to avoid the whole chunky Timberland boot thing. That's kind of for middle school and back in the day.
Or hiking.
Yeah, or
Yep,
hiking,
okay.
exactly. So yeah, there's kind of the boots I was talking about.
Yeah, those are nice.
Slim, dressy, but not too fancy. Still look casual. Doesn't look like you're going to a wedding, but it doesn't look like you're hiking, like you said.
Okay, yep.
And here are the chunky boots I was talking about.
Oh no.
Don't want to do that. It's definitely construction worker-esque. And yeah, I'd avoid Payless, but if you're trying to get a good price boot, you can go to thrift stores or Arizona Trading Company on Mass. Urban Outfitters is a great place to look. These are
Okay.
Chelsea boots, which are a good alternative too.
Okay, those are cute.
Very, very comfy, very in style, never go out of style.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
tell me about denim on denim.
Denim
Good
on
or
denim.
no?
Denim jackets are definitely good,
Okay.
but it's getting colder and you want a good wool lining. I think this is very in style right now.
Okay.
It looks good. The combination of denim and that light beige wool looks really good. But I don't know if I would rock the denim on denim. If you're gonna wear pants, I would wear if like a black jean or a
Okay.
khaki. Denim on denim, you kind of start looking like Justin Timberlake in the
Oh,
90s or
yeah.
something, or you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all for today. We got some good style
Okay.
tips, and it's basketball season, so
Yeah,
you
so
better
what's your-
be rocking your KU basketball jerseys.
Yep.
My favorite are the vintage. You can never go wrong with those, and they just look classic.
Oh
and,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
They definitely look good, but any basketball jersey is good. And if you want to be warmer, KU starter jacket too. You could, look up line, thrift them, and always rock that Kansas pride.
Okay, that sounds great. Well, thanks for helping me know my outfits this week. And-
Superman, gonna go save the day after
Yep.
this Brady fashion segment.
Welcome back to Off the Boulevard. I'm Jacob Sperry. This is Nick Merrick. Although I have to wear this god-awful jersey today, the show must go on.
Yes,
but
from
he,
the bet from last weekend.
he won the bet.
Chiefs won.
Chiefs did beat the Raiders. But we're not going to talk about that anymore. On to better things. Kansas football homecoming was last weekend. We took on Oklahoma State and lost 44-20, but there were some promising things that happened in that game. We scored the first touchdown. We looked a little bit better on defense, but just couldn't quite pull away with the win. How do you
Yeah,
feel
I
about that
thought
game?
there was some bright spots. We had our running back ran for 14 carries, 145 yards, which is pretty good. Montel, he threw a touchdown and threw for 250 yards, which was pretty impressive. So yeah, I see a lot of promise still. I would like to see some of our younger players, start to show some promise, but
Yeah,
start slow.
absolutely, yeah. So we play Oklahoma in football this Saturday, 6 p.m. on Fox Sports 1. Do you think, any realistic chance we go down to Norman and beat the Sooners? I mean, they're ranked 16th. They have a high-powered offense. Baker Mayfield has shown, great resolve in pressure situations. Is there any chance we go down there and pull off the upset?
I don't think so, but I think, if we stay in the game and we compete and show that, we're a valuable opponent, then that's good enough for now. We're building for the future, so.
I agree, Chewbacca. So, moving into a sport that, hopefully we can be a little more proud of and boisterous about. Basketball starts on Monday for men, anyway, Sunday for women, or actually it's Tuesday for men. Our first scrimmage is against Washburn, November 1st. Are you excited to see this team? Are you excited to see an individual player? Is it a combination of it? What are you
I'm
excited
most
for?
excited to see how we work as a team and how Frank Mason and Devontae Graham, how they work together, because they're
That's the best backcourt in the country.
best backboard in the country, yeah.
Absolutely.
And we don't have a lot of time to to get in midseason form. We play the #1 ranked team, Duke.
Yeah, in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the second game of the season. So, yeah, I'm excited to see how it all comes together.
Yeah, extremely difficult schedule, like we mentioned before. Indiana, Kentucky, Duke, all in the schedule this year.
Yeah.
All not a Noun Fieldhouse. So that could pose, a threat to.
But it'll help us out in the long run. So
Yeah,
I'm looking
absolutely.
forward to the season.
Hopefully, we'll be prepared come March this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that's all we have for you this week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back next week.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
That's right. Have a great weekend, KU, and make good decisions.